Good day, folks. This is Greg Judy at Green Pastures Farm. Today we're down in a bottom. This has had about 60 days rest. It's cool season grasses, fescue, orchard grass. There is some Reed's canary grass down in here. You'll see Reed's canary. That's it right here. That tall stuff. You get down in lowlands, you'll see some of that coming up. I like Reed's canary grass. But you cannot depend on Reed's canary grass for any kind of stockpile. It's the first cool season grass to go dormant in the fall, and it'll turn brown. And it's just terrible feed for winter. You can't depend on that. Golly, look how beautiful it is out there. And you talk about a stand of it. That's just gorgeous stuff. Cows are going to like that. Alex is putting in the water right now. What he's doing there is we've got 300 and some head going to be drinking out of that tank. There's only going to be about maybe 70 gallons in there, 80. So you got 300 and some animals drinking out of an 80-gallon tank. If you don't secure that, we just use a 6-foot fiberglass pole on each side. And you can see he put it in the ground about a foot. And we haven't turned the water on yet. That's just gravity coming from up the hill there. When we turn that water on, it's going to crank. But anyway, that is a Job mega flow valve right here. Okay, that's the best one made, and there's a Job float. So it looks like a bathroom float. As this thing gets, and the cows drink, this float drops down. And when they stop drinking and it fills up, the float comes up. See, when I pull up on it, the water shuts off. You can drop it, it comes out. It's a full flow valve. I don't know of any valve that's any better than that one for pressurized systems. It's not a cheap valve. It's like $48, I think now. I used to be able to buy those darn things for $30. But with inflation, you know, it's going up. And here's our sidewalls. That's the sidewalls out of an earth-moving tire. We are down in the bottom. We just got 2 inches of rain the other day, and it's kind of wet down here. And so this is when these sidewalls really pay huge dividends. We got one on each side. Okay, the cows come up there, they put their foot right there, and when they drink, their front feet is keeping them out of the mud. And when a cow reaches her mouth in order to drink, she always throws water around on the outside. Just that's what they do. But this water point here, this is kind of cool. We've got a 50-foot lifetime guaranteed hose here. One of those you get at Lowe's, and it's not nylon. It's not that cheap polyester crap. This is a rubber hose. Okay. You got pressurized water. Don't be skimping on your hose. Get a good one. You get a latex hose, you're gonna come out here and it's gonna have a big old hole in the side of it. And you're gonna have a big water bill. This water here is coming off of rural water. Okay. Here we go. So here's my snap coupler. Okay. When this thing is plugged in, which I'm going to do it right now, I'm going to unplug it. Take my hand here. See that lever right there? Okay. I just unplugged it, and I'm going to pull that out of there. Okay. When I did that, there's no more water coming out of that tank over there. But look how easy this thing goes. See, it works like an air hose. You put that in. Now, you put it in. I can't do it in film. But see that nozzle right there? I'm going to push that up there. Better yet, I'm going to have Alex push it up there because here he comes. I can show you how that works. Alex, would you mind clipping that back on there for me? Now, this doesn't have any pressure on it yet because we don't have the water turned on, but look at this. That's how easy it is. And when you get done, this yellow cap, put that yellow cap, it seals this quick coupler to keep spiders and ants out of this. This is your female. This is called the male. This is hooked to that lifetime guaranteed hose, which goes to your livestock tank. But check this out. All this is a roll of polyethylene. I use 3/4 inch. You can get it at Lowe's or Menards, 400-foot rolls. And then I just use hose clamps. And you use two. Always use 2 hose clamps And this is one of those little fittings with the barbs on it that goes up inside that hose. This has got male fittings on it right there. Okay, go to a coupler like this. This is a PVC coupler, which gets me back to my pipe threads, which is right here. A male pipe thread goes onto here. You're good to go. Anyway, this one hose goes all the way. I'll show you where it's coming from. Way up there on that hill. I think it's 1,400 feet. And it's all being laid above ground, underneath a fence. That's been in there for about 18 years. You can't find that hose anymore. It's buried under all kinds of vegetation underneath a fence line. And so that keeps your water cool on a 100-degree day. The sun can't get to that black PVC pipe. I'm sorry, polyethylene. If you just lay black pipe out on top of the ground, and you go 1,400 feet down to this water, that water is going to be too hot for those cattle to drink. What Alex just did there is he put we call that our predator. So he came over here. We've seen cows that'll get their front feet in that. I don't know why, but they do. A hot day, they'll be standing in there, and they'll break that off. They'll break that valve off. Boy, if you break that off, you're done. So what Alex did is just tied a piece of poly braid on there. And I like doing this. It's something I've done for years. Guard that hose. Don't let cattle walk on your hose. That's a $45, $50 hose, and if you don't protect it with this poly braid, the cows are going to stomp on that. That hose is going to last you maybe a year, 2 years at the max. If you protect it, it may last you 10 or 12 years. Okay, so we got a power source now coming over here, keeping that hot, keeping cows from climbing into that tank. So we're going to go ahead and put up a paddock this morning on this particular field. I'm probably going to split this 3 times. And I think there's 16 acres down here, 16 or 17 acres. And the cows are going to really be happy in here. All this beautiful new growth. Sorry about that, I got it. There we go. Yeah, might as well get it because once this Reed's canary grass gets about 2 more weeks on it, it's going to be brown. So we're going to put that in a cow's belly. Look at that stuff. Just beautiful, beautiful stuff. Yep. Folks, this is Greg Judy signing off on a beautiful October day.